Alright, so whenever we do this video, we've got to have certain color.
What?
We got to have a certain color for this video. What color do we want to pick?
Oh, yeah, we need purple for hashtag Kevin the Cube Nation.
No purple.
Give me that.
Hey.
Give me that. It's supposed to be blue for Saints for Christ Nation.
No, it's green. This is my room. It's What's Up Outdoors.
Cringy song.
It's actually not going
hey.
to be anything.
Oh, man. Hey, how's everybody? This is Gary from What's Up Outdoors, and this is
Saints for Christ Nation.
And your boy Kevin, of course.
Kevin the
As per
Cube.
usual.
I'm just related to all of them.
Sadly.
Unfortunately, she probably saying I'm in here with these crazy people. So tonight we've got a very special night for you. We're actually going to talk about not only our favorite deer hunts, because we all have certain favorite deer hunts, but our favorite deer hunt where we actually personally harvested a deer for ourselves. Because to be honest with you, I can say that honestly, being with Caleb and Chelsea, my son and my daughter, I have enjoyed hunting with them and actually watching them hunt probably more than any other hunt that I've personally ever done. But there are certain hunts, though, that I actually harvesting a deer, I have one or two that I really, really think is really, really important to me. What about you, Caleb? You got anything to say also?
Yeah, I have a hunt that's also very important to me. It was a very good hunt for me because it was the first one I ever killed a deer. I killed a little 2-pointer spike. I always tease Dad because one, it's bigger than his. It was
My very first one. Yeah,
it's bigger than his first one. It was a button buck, and I always said that mine was a spike, so I like to poke at Dad for that. But also, it was just a memorable hunt because we hadn't seen anything all day, and then the last few, I guess we were running out of daylight.
Yeah.
It was around 6:30, almost 7 o'clock.
Didn't know if we was going to get one.
Didn't know we were going to get one. And then all of a sudden, Dad says, "Oh, there's a deer. And I'm like, "Where?" He's like, "It's a buck." And I was like, "Oh," I got so more excited because it was a buck.
It's funny how I always am the one that sees these deer for him all the time. And it's funny,
sorry.
they're always asleep. I've got to, if it weren't for me.
Hey, in all fairness, I didn't sleep the last time, and also the time before that, so,
I don't know.
You know,
But,
Go ahead. So how'd you kill this
deer?
deer?
So, I killed it with a rifle, but the funny part was,
Story, please, story.
yeah, hashtag.
How'd you
story
harvest
time.
this deer? Sorry.
Anyway, the first thing, though, we need to talk about is someone forgot to put it off safety.
No, this ain't your favorite deer hunt. It can't be. Was that you that forgot to take it off safety?
No, it was you. No, but
At least it was on safety.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
True.
But no, the deer didn't go that far after I shot him.
Surprisingly.
Excuse me?
You know the
You
only
wanna
thing
step
that you're,
outside?
you know the only good, the only thing
Anyway.
you know the only thing that you're good at besides sleeping? Missing shots.
All right, go ahead.
Anyway, as I was saying before someone interrupted me,
You're welcome.
Again.
but no, it was a very fun experience. Not only because it was, with my dad, but it was my first one, and I got to kill my first ever buck and get to tease my dad now and whatever. But no, it was just very fun memory for me to harvest that deer. So.
Chelsea, what about you?
My favorite one was from last year. So I get out of school. Me and Dad go hunting in the very back field.
That one was-
That was a fun hunt. I'm telling y'all listen to this hunt.
Okay.
This was the best hunt.
Okay, can I say something before
So-
you
Yeah,
talk about
go
this
ahead,
stuff?
Caleb. So,
Like, I call her the deer whisperer because of all the stuff she always gets. Like, we can sit out there, me and Dad can sit out there with her, and me and Dad see nothing all day. You hear boom from Chelsea's stand. You're like, wait a minute, hold up, we've seen nothing all day, and we hear boom by her stand.
well, what about that call? We called you, and I mean, like or did you call us?
I called you.
Okay, he calls us and stuff, wondering if we're even out hunting yet. She done killed the deer. I mean, like, that's how quick it happened. Like, we get there, okay, let Chelsea tell the story. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Okay, well, I had just gotten out of school. Me and Dad went hunting after school. And we were there, I think I kind of...
10 minutes?
I laid down, just kind of dozed off a little. I was tired after a long day of school.
Which is understandable.
And about 30 minutes into the hunt, doe walks out. Okay.
30. I
This
thought
is-
it was 15.
Maybe.
That's what it felt
a doe
like.
walks out. I get my muzzle loader. Boom. She just drops dead. Just drops. And then about
Okay.
5 minutes later,
Okay.
another doe walks out.
Okay, but I hand you my muzzle loader
Yeah.
while I'm reloading her muzzle loader. Okay, she doesn't want my muzzle loader; she wants hers. So I
Yeah.
reload hers and hand it back to her. Okay, now finish, Chelsea.
5 minutes later, another doe walks out. I'm like, I'm not going to kill it. Dad's like, I'm thinking about it. But then he's like, nah, I'll be fine.
I would have been there.
Then another 5 minutes later, so 10 minutes after I'd shot my first deer, a nice buck walks out. What was he, like an 8 point?
Oh yeah,
A 7 or 8 point. And I shoot him not too far from where she was, and boom, he drops and dies right there.
Okay,
They
so
both drop.
so Chelsea, grab your deer up there,
So-
your deer head. Up
So
there,
what's
okay?
funny?
That ain't the
This-
one.
Yeah, but grab that one. Grab that
So
one.
what's funny
So-
though is this year, Dad killed a 6-pointer, Chelsea killed a 7, and I killed an 8. So
Yeah.
we, it's like 6.
Okay, so this deer right here. Okay, the reason we're showing you this is one that Chelsea harvested back several years
My
ago.
first buck.
Okay, this is her first rack buck, I guess per se. So the reason we're showing you this is because I told them, I told both of them because I'd never seen them get one in the same year this size. So I tell them, I say, okay, if you will kill something this big or bigger, then I will mount it for you. So this year I'm paying for two deer mounts, or helping them pay for deer mounts. They had to pay for half of it and stuff. So I tell you what, don't ever make that kind of offer with your kids.
What was funny was we were sitting there hunting in the building, me and Dad were, and the buck that I killed walked up, and he's like, "Oh, that's a little 4-pointer. Are you just wanting to wait till next year to get yours mounted?" I said, "Yeah, I'll just wait." Shot him. We got up to it, and it was an 8-point. He was like, and then same thing with Chelsea. He thought it was smaller than what it was. So,
Okay, so we're going to go to Kevin the Cube. We're going to listen to his hunting story, and then I'll tell you my story from my favorite buck or favorite deer harvest and stuff. And so go ahead, Kevin.
My favorite deer hunt was, I don't know, it was like maybe 3-4 years ago. Me and my dad went to Carter County, one of the best places for deer hunting. And it was pretty early in the morning. We didn't see anything until 9 o'clock. We were getting ready to go. Then here comes it's like a buck or something. It's been a while. And he crosses this fence line. This is our stand. It's our stand right here. Here's the buck, right? So then I had to lean over, get my gun out. And then this is when I first started doing neck shots. That's my trademark kind of thing. So unlike my dad, my deer I actually shot that deer. It actually dropped. Unlike my dad, where we had to go find it for 5 hours.
5 hours, yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, that's my favorite
Sorry,
deer hunt.
Ronnie.
Yeah, sorry, but not really.
Grab the Jackie's deer around out of the cabinet.
Yeah.
So, my story, it's up here. Okay, so my story. All right, probably my most favorite deer harvest. This happened. I guess I was okay. I'm 45. That kind of scared me there. I'm 45. All right, and this happened whenever I was probably about 27 years old. I had really gotten into deer hunting for about 2 years. I'd really been big into it. And I'd heard about this company. It's called Jackie's Deer Lures. And anyway, so I said, I'm going to try that stuff out. I had hunted, a couple years from the age 25, and I had hunted a couple years and really hadn't had any success. So I got the Jackie's Deer Lure, and I sprayed it out. It's 100% deer urine, but I sprayed it out, and I was hunting early that morning. And while I was hunting, I seen 2 deer at the bottom of the hill, and I was sitting there praying. I was like, Lord, let those deer come up here. And like I say, I had sprayed that deer urine out, and I looked down the hill, and I seen one of them take a few steps my way, and I thought to myself, oh, this is going to be a great chance. And here it comes. It just comes straight towards me, and it gets I probably could have shot it several times, but I wanted to make sure I got the best possible shot. And it gets 5 yards from me, almost right up under me. And so I put the scope right on its neck. It was gun season. I put the scope right on its neck, and the whole deer was in my scope because it was so close. So I had to move my rifle away and look at the deer, and then move it back about to where the lung and heart was, because I wanted to make sure that I made the best humane shot as possible. And he was sitting there smelling that Jackie's deer lure everywhere. I found out, of course, it was a button buck later on. So like I say, I pulled the trigger and he laid down right there. And so, that was probably my favorite deer harvest. It was my very first deer, even though I've killed, some pretty decent bucks and stuff. I've harvested some nice deer, but that was probably my favorite. You said something about, an elk or something, an elk hunt that you went on with your dad.
Oh yeah, me and my dad. Of course, my dad got drawn, which actually he got drawn again this year.
Lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Some of us would like to be drawn.
Yeah.
I think it was only like a 2-3 day hunt, and then product placement.
Sorry, we have a commercial. Try Jackie's Deer Lure for all your hunting needs.
Anyway, we go to, I think it's Pike County, Pikeville, and we go to this really nice farm. All right, and then we set up camp. We go the first day, ride around, see about Jack squat. Okay, then like 9 o'clock in the morning, when we're riding around. Okay, but for real, 9 o'clock in the morning,
Sorry.
we're riding around, see Jack squat, foggy out, right?
This is my
And then-
favorite movie.
Who's Jack Squat?
Jack Squat.
Oh, just a second.
Hey, shut up.
Try that too, microwave popcorn.
Anyway, 9 o'clock, okay, as I said, fog everywhere. Alright, then we ride around, there's this like nice open field, and then we look over to our left and there's like 10 elk, okay? That might be a good thing. There was like maybe 3 bulls, all the rest were cows. So my dad gets off the fuller and he opens fire, alright?
That sounds like him. That sounds like him.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom.
I didn't even know what he
Ryan,
was doing.
did you shoot one?
I just hear my dad start shooting at something, so I look over, and he shot it like 4 times just to get it on the ground. No, it's not inhumane. Elk are really strong and powerful animals. You have to shoot them in the right spot, like at least 4 times to even get them on the ground.
And that's why hunter
So-
education course is a must.
Exactly.
I'm
And
just
then
kidding.
he had to finally finish off with the 5th shot. That thing was massive. It was insane. We had it on a
You
trailer
shot that thing 5
all the way
times?
home. Yeah, you have to shoot them like 5 times to even get them on the ground. It's
They're tough.
insane.
They're tough.
They're tough, real hide. They don't even feel it. It's not really inhumane to shoot an animal like 4 times. Like he don't even feel it.
This
You
is
wanna-
He
deer.
didn't even know
You
what was
want-
happening.
the main thing is just making sure
Always
that
make sure you take the most humane shot.
as you
Yes, as a
as you
hunter.
kill it as quick as possible. You don't want it
Yeah.
to suffer.
That's why we just go for the neck, because they drop right there. That makes me feel better about myself. Yeah, you always go for the most humane shot possible. Make sure you obviously take hunter's head, because that's always important.
Yes, yes. As a matter of fact, talking about hunter's education, if you ever need a course and you live in Kentucky, I actually teach hunter education for the state of Kentucky and Montgomery County. And some of the surrounding counties I've helped out also, but Montgomery County mostly. And you can also you can sign up for our courses. We usually have them at Montgomery County Fish and Game Club, and we appreciate Charles Thompson and all those up there at Montgomery County Fish and Game Club that allow us to do the hunter education courses up there.
Oh, I was laughing at Caleb. No,
Uh-huh.
I'd like to give a special thing to Sweet Tarts. They're magically delicious.
That's Lucky
That's
Charms.
Lucky Charms,
Charms.
but we do have Lucky Charms in
We
there
do
in the
have a
kitchen.
Cocoa Puff.
I've just been sneaking them
It's our
up my
dog.
mask the entire time, so congrats to anyone who noticed that. See,
Yes.
like I'm
I should get
eating
some
them right
of
now.
those.
So, is everybody? Everybody got a clear conscience. Everybody good for today?
They're magically delicious.
We just want to say that
You stupid.
this has been Gary Arnold from What's Up Outdoors, Caleb from Saints for Christ Nation, and
Your boy Kevin from Kevin the Cube. Make sure to go sub.
And
Yeah.
I'm just related to them.
yeah, and she's just related
Yeah,
to
she's
us.
just here. We didn't really
Yeah.
want her here.
So, like I always say, I pray that God bless you through His Son Jesus Christ, and we just hopefully you get out and stuff, and you subscribe to our channels, hit the little bell for notifications, like and comment. I
I
guarantee
knew
you,
Chelsea was going to do that.
I guarantee you, if you comment, we will comment back.
Yeah.
Once again, thank you. God bless you.
Peace. I need this light to be purple for hashtag Kevin the Cube.
Purple.
Purple.
Yeah, purple is like the best color.
That's
You know,
not
turn
turning
on.
on.
That's not turning the light.
What's up? Oh, my camera's turned the wrong way.
Hold on, cut.